Listening? I'm gonna expect you guys to do some work, and then the book that I was reading, I want to finish it this weekend. Okay?
Oh, Mom, can I have cereal, please?
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. Oh my God.
The whole book needs to be done today, so we could start a new one. Yes, I will give you the cereal. I have my clothes on, so 133.4 probably minus 2, yeah, 0.2. Change your clothes, Michael. Your plate. Do what you're doing right now. Once you're done, grab the plate, put it in the sink, put water in it. Then go to the bathroom, brush your teeth. I have work for both of you. Okay? I'm giving you until 10 o'clock, and then we'll get to it. Change your clothes. And why the living room TV is on, and you guys are playing in the room? All right, Mark, come here now. 5 minutes ago, we told you to stop. Come on, you have work to do. Sit. This is Michael's work. This is your work.
Now what work I had to do? My work. Now what do I have
Here.
to do?
All right, you just have to write these 3 times. What's this word?
All.
Spell it. Spell it, please. Spell it. What does spelling mean?
Spelling means you have to read.
Spelling means to tell me the letters that make up the word. How you spell? Yes.
I mean, this is my work? Like that?
This one, and then there's more in the back. Do these for now, and I think Daddy has. Okay. Okay. I want you to write them nicely. Okay, Mark. Okay.
10.
See, those 2 L's should be a little bit closer, and then you leave a big space to do the next word. Okay. What's this word?
Ball.
Huh?
Ball. 30, 35. Call. Full. Tall. Hall. Mall. Wall.
Go ahead.
0. 1. 2.
Okay. You're gonna write everything 3 times. Okay. And I think you have some word problems, Michael, to do. This is no good, Mark. You know why it's no good? Why do you think this is no good? Why the 2 L's are far away from the A? You need to learn to put them close together, okay? If I'm seeing this, I'm warning you right now. If I'm seeing a word where you start writing the one of the letter and the rest of the letters far away, I'm going to make you erase them and do them over, okay? So don't get upset when I tell you to do them over. I'm telling you right now. So put it closer toward the A. It's still too far. Too far. Put the next L here. That's too far. You know why you're making it so far? When you make your A's, look. You do the circle like this. This should be very small. You make it, this is how you do it. You bring this out so far that when you're writing the next word, it's far away. See the space between the A here and this? It's too far. I don't want that. You're making this too long. Let's erase it and do it over. I'm warning you.
9:39.
And I don't want to be seeing these and your school papers. They too far. Put the L closer.
Over here.
It's still too far.
Over here.
Closer. Like right here. Do the next one next to it. Now make the A again. The next one.
39, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
That circle doesn't look too good. You know what? Let me leave you alone and I'll come back and check. So we're still on. Oh, these are perfect. Okay, the spacing is great.
I use these dots.
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything to me. But this look like a H. Okay, you make this too high. Okay, you have to control all of these. You see mine? You see a straight line at the end and then the curve. Okay, next time don't make it too high like that. Only H. Give me the pencil. H is like this. This is very high, like that. And N is just like this. Okay, the side here is straight, but you curve it out. All right. Now, what I want you to do, okay, over here, you're gonna look, let's bring this here. 1 second. I want you're gonna look up here. You're gonna pick 2 words that have 2 letters, and you're gonna pick 2 words that have 3 letters. And then you're gonna write it here. Each one of them 2 times, and then when you finish, call me and you tell me what the words are. All right, 2 words. Okay, 2 words that have 2 letters.
3, 2.
Okay, and then you're gonna pick 2 words that have 3 letters. I mean, that have 3 letters. Understand? And then you're gonna write them how many times? How many times you're gonna write them?
3 times.
And then when you finish, what you're gonna do?
Write another one.
You're gonna call me.
Call
Okay,
me.
2 letters, 2 words, 2 letters, 2 words, 3 letters. Write them 3 times and then call me. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. And when Michael finish all of his work, you guys gonna sit and I have to finish with the book. Okay? I wanna return it tomorrow after I come from the gym.
Okay.
And then start a new one tomorrow. And I have to return.
Is the book that we were doing almost done?
We only read, I think, up to chapter 1, and then you guys had to go. And I already signed your book thing, your book log. But I need to do the work now. I've signed it so I don't forget, but I need to do the reading. Okay. All right. What words did you pick? For the 2-letter words are?
We.
Mm-hmm.
And 2.
Okay. And the 3-letter words?
Toe.
Huh?
Toe.
2. It's still 2. It's just you add 1 extra O. Okay. 2. And what else?
Zoo.
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 Okay. What's O make? What sound?
Ooh.
Okay. Zoo. 2. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you a small math. Okay. Michael's doing math too. All right. So this is what? Read that for me.
2 plus 1.
And then you're gonna put your answer here.
0 plus 1.
You put your answer here.
4 plus 2.
You put your answer
4
here.
plus 0. 6 plus 2. 3 plus 2.
All right. If you need to, maybe I should have leave more space underneath this. You could show counters. Okay, like 2 circles plus 1 circle. Okay. And here you could do 4 circles or 4 dots or whatever you want to do, or 4 squares and 2 whatever to give you the answer. All right?
Okay.
Go.
Can I use the beads?
Actually, Mark, don't use the beads because when you're in school, you're not going to have it. Okay? Okay, let's see. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, very good. You put 2 zeros plus 1 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 plus 2, what number is that?
6.
That's, you see, this is the thing. You have to learn to practice, Mark. Okay, it looks like a huge 0 to me. Okay? That circle is too big. in comparison to the line that the 6 requires. Okay? That's it. This is how you make a 6. This line, you need to see this line. Okay?
Okay.
That circle become too big for this line. Okay? You have this like that. That's too small. I'm going to want you to fix that. Okay?
Okay.
That's practice. Your answer is correct. I'm not saying it's wrong. It is correct, but I don't like the way you write the 6.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
All right, next time I want you to look at your work.
Oh, I like the eraser.
Yeah, this is my good eraser. I had it since I was in college. It's the best eraser I ever bought. All right, 4. Okay, leave it. 4 plus 0 is 4. Good. 3 plus 2 is 5. I have a little issues with this, but I'll leave it for now. 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, very good. So fix that 6. And then,
I'm done?
yeah, you could do it here. You don't need to go and then come back. Do it here. I want to see it. Much better. Very good. All right. So now I just need to read. I'm waiting for Michael to finish. Okay? Go. Take the book.
I'm free?
Yes, you're free for now. But there's reading that I need to do. Okay. You guys, turn that off. All right. Let me read this book. Go get a chips, Michael. Okay? I wanted to do this and then. All right. Let me see how many chapters we have. Okay, we're up to chapter 2, Life at Sea. That's where we stopped on Friday before you guys went to work. To school. The war was waged on land and sea. The attackers' boats were faster, their weapons stronger. To the victims, they were the sea people. Today, we know them as first organized pirate group. The earliest history of piracy dates back to the time soon after people first launched crude boats into the water. Some used boats to fish and trade goods. Others used them to steal. Over 3,000 years ago, the sea people attacked countries by their coastline along the eastern Mediterranean. Mediterranean. Okay, my accent. Okay. They invade Egypt and conquer Greece. Okay. Okay, we don't this other one is too small, the map we have. All right. Do you know where Egypt is, Michael? Which part of the continent?
No.
Okay, it's in Africa. Okay. Egypt and conquer Greece. Powerful empires eventually used ships for fighting and protection. But these early navies did not end piracy. It remained a problem along trade routes, the well-known courses along with merchant vessel travel. Okay? So pretty much they're talking about, what are they talking about? Mark, go ahead.
They're talking about,
piracy. Okay? Pirates. That's stealing merchants' goods. Okay? Countries that doing trades, they bringing, goods. What could I say? Give me an example of goods, man. Food. Okay? Food. From one country to the next, okay? So the pirates will stop in between and stop them and try to steal it. Okay? Okay, and the 1600, that's pretty much what pirates do. Okay? They steal goods from ships. Ships who buy...
It's not the valuables.
Yes, very good. That's a very good word. And the 1600s... might have become pirates, instead became privateers. There's the word, Mark, you were correct. What is privateers?
People who don't like attack other. They do stuff for the king.
Good. Okay, they do stuff for the government. Very good. Okay, so there's 3 countries that were at war all the time. They were fighting each other. So now privateers become popular again. Okay? Men who might have become pirates instead become privateers. Okay? So those people who could have been pirates, okay? Remember, pirates, no government support them. But privateers, a government support them. Understand? Okay? Privateers carry agreement they had signed with their home countries. Okay? That's the key here. They could attack ships from warring countries and keep the cargo. Remember privateers? How do they get paid?
Taking their stuff from what they attack. Like.
Yes. What were you gonna say, Mark?
Nothing. Michael just said the thing what I wasn't gonna say.
Okay. So privateers, the government allowed them to go steal, and their payment is to keep whatever they stole. Okay? They could attack ships from warring countries and keep the cargoes. Countries like England benefited. They received a portion of the stolen cargo. The attacks also disrupt supply lines. Some privateers became rich. A few even became famous. Who do you think became famous and privateer? Before I continue, let's.
Like
Mark, go ahead.
Like
What did you say, Mom?
Who do you think become one of the famous privateers? I didn't continue.
From the last book that we just read, because I don't remember his name.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. It seems like we read that book, The Perfect Order. Okay? In the early 1700s, the European nations were at peace. Oh, what did I say? Okay. Some privateer, okay, few became famous, okay? I thought they were going to list their names, okay. In the early 1700s, the European nations were at peace. Men who had been in the Navy were out of work. Privateering had become illegal. What does illegal mean?
Not allowed.
Okay, good. And merchant ships weren't hiring very many crewmen. Talented and idle sailors often turned to piracy. What does that mean? Talented and idle sailors often turn to piracy. What does that mean?
Pirates.
So what does talented and idle sailors, what does that mean? Mark, go ahead.
It means that you're getting the gold.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
That like when people become pirates, I think.
Yes. Pretty much is like when like Daddy, who was in the Navy, all right? So he has experience being at sea. So when those people left the Navy, okay, they don't know what to do. They were very skillful. They don't have no job.
Oh, so they don't have no job.
So
And also they cannot do anything.
They cannot do privateering work because the government will make them do it.
I think they don't privateers illegal because they get like too much money. Like,
That's not what I'm saying.
Like that's why I think.
What you're saying is correct, but that's not what I was asking. I said talented and idle sailors often turn to piracy. Talented and idle sailors often turn to piracy. So pretty much
Piracy.
those sailors, they were very talented. They become pirates. That's it. They just become pirates. Okay? The waters near the New World of North and South America were filled with pirates. Pirates also attacked the coastline of Africa and India. With so many pirates robbing ships during the year 1690 to 1720, approximately, the period was called the Golden Age of Piracy. What is the Golden Age of Piracy? Pretty much is because it's during the 1690 to 1770. That's the years, okay? There were a lot of pirates, okay? Pirates were stealing goods.
And money.
Yes, anything that, any ships that were carrying goods.
Treasure.
Valuables.
Gold.
Yes, they steal them. So there were a lot. Yes, Mark, valuable, like Michael said. There were pirates who were stealing them. Okay, because countries during that time were not at war, so their countries did not need them to do any privateers. So they become independent. They do that themselves, which they call themselves pirates. Okay. A pirate's beginning. So they're explaining how pirates begins. All right. So I'll continue reading. Mark raised his hand also. All right. Plantation. What is mines? Mark. What is mines?
Mines means
Make it fast.
You are gonna do something.
Michael.
Like when you're digging.
Digging for
Gold.
or
Valuables.
okay, silvers and stuff like that. All right. So when you're saying valuables, you are correct, but sometimes you need to specify what are the valuables, because different people find different things valuable.
Gold. Iron.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So now they were trading, cultivate labor, slave labor to cultivate plantation and mines. African slaves were captured by other Africans in the continent's interior sections. They were then brought to the coastline, stripped and chained on shore. They were transported in small boats to European ships anchored nearby. So, can you tell me do you understand what I just read?
No.
Mark, why are you raising your hand? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking about?
All right, let me read it. Let me read. African slaves were captured by other Africans in the continent's interior sections. They were then brought to the coastline, stripped and chained on shore. They were transported in small boats to European ships anchored nearby. Mark, do you understand what I just read?
The continent.
All right, be quiet now. Michael.
Is that other people are getting captured when they're trying
You get the right idea. Go ahead.
when they're going on ships, people
Who
other
capture
of the
who
same-
capture who? Who capture who?
The Philippines.
Philippines.
Ah,
I think you know what you're talking about.
I think the
African slaves were captured by other Africans in the continent's interior sections. They were then brought to the coastline. Explain to me. Okay, pretty much other Africans catch other Africans to bring to the coastline for the European to take to
to other places.
okay? That's it. So they were stripped and chained, okay? The slaves, they were stripped. What does that mean, stripped?
Tied.
Nope. They took off all their clothes. They stripped, okay? And chained. And then they chained them.
and also they changed their clothes.
Okay, on shore, they were transported in small boat. What transport mean?
Going to different places.
Transport, explain again?
Going to different places.
Yeah, to move from one place to another. Life on board a slave ship was brutal. Men, women, and children, okay, they even take children too, were kept in the ship's hold in cramped conditions. You guys were inside a ship. You see how small it is? That was a section they didn't allow us to go. It was all the way at the bottom.
Because it's dark down there, and once you come back up, your eyes are going to be blinking.
Okay, that area they didn't let us go. It was too small, too dark. They didn't want us to go in there, okay? Okay, so they capture men, women, children, and kept in ships whole in cramped conditions. They receive very little food or water. They spent most of their time unable to move. Many die from starvation, disease, or just despair. What does that mean? And then they were desperate. They die, pretty much, okay?
Why? Darkness.
The horrors slave endure are well known, okay? Less well known are the condition endured by the average sailors, okay? Slaves, they weren't in good condition themselves, but when they pay them, they didn't even get a chance to enjoy the money. All right? They died too. Some of them. All right? So at least, what's the difference between the sailors and the slave? Can you tell me what's the difference between them?
That the sailors get the money, and the slaves don't really get it.
Yes. So the sailors pretty much had choices. They could say, I don't want to sell anymore. Did the slaves have a choice?
No.
Okay. Very good, Michael. Unlike
Start listening.